morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's summer proceedings. But before we get started, after prayer, some from our religious leaders, please. Imam Yalo, please. Have the floor.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين إهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا باطلا باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه واغفرنا هم الدنيا والآخرة وارزقنا شهادتهما وتوفنا على كمال الإيمان وعلى محبة واتباع السريعة سيد أدنان محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Shukran, Imam Yalo. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God of mercy, of grace and of compassion, of love and forgiveness, and of reconciliation, we continue to ask that you look kindly upon us, on this nation, the Gambia, as we sit in the TRRC to bring about the truth. We pray that all who come and testify here will be bold enough to speak the truth, and that you will grant the commission to be able to discern between truth and falsehood. We pray that all will willingly and freely testify to the facts of the matter that happened here many years ago. This we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, my Bishop, for that counsel. Are we ready with this morning's witness? If we are, please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, commissioners, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. We are ready. The witness is waiting. Ms. Horeja Balagay would be leading this witness this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, commissioners. Can I ask that the witness be brought in? Thank you.
I, Demba Touray,
Akwate Demba Touray.
Konte Demba Touray.
do swear that
Akabe Kalila.
Mben Kalila.
I'll speak the truth,
Mbeto nyale fola.
Beto nyale fola.
the whole truth,
Tonya damang.
Tonya damang.
and nothing but the truth.
Alunte fem fola memmanke tonya.
Defem fola memmanke tonya.
So help me God.
Oto alama ale ndema.
So alama ala indema.
Good morning, Mr. Touray. Welcome to the TRRC.
Kansul ko isoma Mr. Touray mbe bisimlandila TRRC jang.
Okay.
First of all, thank you very much for coming on such short notice.
Ako follow inumbara bake isonta purkana na kanindir sutungo kan ke bonda kalama.
Okay.
Please feel comfortable. I will ask you some questions about the ordeal that you encountered.
Ako isisi ye ifang handi ye tenkung akabe nyininkaro lela men yalon ko wala keta ila batati idunta men kono.
But before we begin, I would like to inform you of a few housekeeping rules.
Ako jan nimba damuta la abe lafila puruka sartol dolu foye menu be larin jang.
Okay.
As you already know, there is interpretation into the Mandinka language as well as other local languages.
Ako koya lo nyamin kanna soro be ke kanne Mandinka kamoto anin kandol to.
Okay.
Therefore, you and I will both have to speak very slowly.
Ako woto atelu mofulo itenate albebe dia mulale do man.
And we should avoid overlapping speech.
Andung alisa kata aladia mulu kana sele nyokang.
Therefore, when I finish speaking, please allow a few seconds before you start speaking, and I will do the same.
Ako woto isikari silo diala nate diamo bang isi second dantambula janite be diamula adu ate fanambe akela wole nyama.
So we met yesterday, so you already know that my name is Horeja Balagay.
Ako kunung alibentale yalo ne fuka pare ko atomu Horeja Balagay leti.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So today we will briefly address your biographical information so that the commissioners will know who you are.
Ako bitumbimbe ila itefangu mujumaleti ikumokibaro mbe folola wala la pour commissioner lu salon itelo mujumati.
Yes, abetata. Ntelam Demba Touray.
Yes, that's good. I am Demba Touray.
I will tell you the other topics that we'll address before we continue with your biographical information.
Akaba folene allaka chabe futala damen nuto bitung janning itebe ifango kibaro fola molia.
We will also discuss your involvement in politics and the 1996 presidential campaign.
Ako mbe kachala politiko Kenyo lale Kenyala aning 1996 politiko ketanyam President Karte Fayo Nyindo.
Yes.
And then we will focus mostly on the 1996 Denton Bridge incident, as well as its impact on you and others who were involved.
Akon na diamo be futalale 1996 ko men kata Denton Bridge walem saro saloti andum anata ko men sabu itema alla kachabe je malale.
Yes.
So you've already told us that your name is Demba Touray.
Akoy nyim fonyen ne foka pare ko itomu Demba Touray leti.
I also note that you were born on the 21st September 1966 in Yona village, is that correct?
Akoya nyim fanal lonko ebuluta 1966 le Yona sate woto Kombojang.
Yes.
And I understand that you understand some English, but please allow the interpretation to conclude before you start answering my questions.
Akaya lonko e angale kango do fahamle barbitu isikari silo diala naya la nyinin karo damuta hanufo naya kango jindi wotumo isikar na jabi.
Yes.
What is your profession?
Akoila balura mecho mumuneti.
Ntanga mecho men karang si Komboja wala mtunkanti sanida doko anin kod foro. Anjun.
He is a blacksmith by trade. That's what he learned, and that's what he is living by.
Where do you currently live?
Ako saing ibe siri mintole.
Sain tembe siri mbolonkono na sato to Yona.
I'm now staying in my home village at Yona in the provinces.
And is that in the central river region? Is that correct?
Akwaya fahamu jemu janjambure bankole ti bang folembang.
Ha, CRR.
Yes, in the CRR.
Thank you very much.
Kwenumbara.
Can you tell us where you were living after the July 1994 coup d'etat?
Akwa fonyeng ibe siri numintole bring July 1994 coup d'etat botala.
Mbesiri in Talinding, Churchillstown.
I was resident in Talinding, Churchillstown.
At that time, the Jawara regime had been toppled, and a new military regime had been installed. Do you recall that?
Ako tembo ya tarale Jawara la mansa kunda boyindi between sojar mansa kunda kutole be siring. Ako foi hakilo bulata wala lebal.
Hakilo bulata wala because I interajan.
Yes, I can recall that because that time met me here.
When that new government came into power, did you support that regime?
Ako biriwo sojar mansa kunda kuto sita fo ye ikafute malebang.
Ha, ilas.
Yes.
Ilasi kuto kafute male ila kumakanka imeitandi.
When they initially took power, I joined them based on the statements that they made.
Can you tell us what were some of those statements?
Ako foi sa fo no ntelu yenna bang yo kumakangulu menu dolu fo meye sonde kakafuima.
Itelenye kibaro diko banko men imman same saitano to so ala amandi formane ko banko kan telebeo katalale ye banko falindi ay betea.
The statement they gave was that the president who was in power did not develop the country, and so they were going to make a change and develop the country.
Did you have a chance to attend any of their rallies or public meetings?
ako foy silo soto le pour kama be ila rally wolto walla ila nyin jama benglu menno ikake
hani itelbe AFPRC wati mennamu nte sondo mo tatela ko mutari.
At the time they were still the AFPRC, I was not yet in line with their motives.
Yes, can you tell us if you attended any of the AFPRC's either public rallies or public meetings?
ako woto isa fono nye bang fodung nene ma betale AFPRC la rally wolto walla ila jama bengolto
Ha ngela meeting la moy Banjul ngela meeting la moy Buva zone.
Yes, I witnessed their meetings in Banjul and at the Buva zone.
So do you know who the leaders of the AFPRC were
ako
at
foto
that time?
foyalo ne bang AFPRC la nyaton ko mu jumanyol leti wotembo
Ay nyimo nanolu fomolu yankuba Touray yaya idi wodi sadi bo haydara sana sabali.
These 4 to 5 people, Yaya, Yankuba Touray, Sana Sabali, Sadibu Haidara.
And when you say Yaya, you're referring to Yaya Jammeh, correct?
ako niko yaya wolem yaya jammeti bang fo
Yaya Jammeh ha wolamu bayitel ko wolamu de nyaton ko to mo.
Yaya Jammeh, yes, he's the one, because that time they said he was their leader.
Were you involved in, when they came in, let me rephrase that. When they came in, they said that they wanted to develop the country. Were you involved in any of their activities at that time?
ako wotumo wairi ko etel natale pour ka banko doku fodum ibe kolu menu ke kan wotumo foyte dabula tay law ku ke talu kono la wotumo bang
Ntema mfuta oto ila ye patiolo nituma mankaki APRCT otumo ntelefana nata na ntenata na tara UDP kono otumo le because nte AFPRC watu ila kumakani nyini sunna mabari bring APRC lota UDP lota ntenata UDP kaje ko ngakumakama memwe oto nchondo monata wolo mutaitel tati.
Not at the time when they were at AFPRC, but when they became APRC. But when the UDP was formed, I moved to the UDP because I aligned myself with their thinking then.
Sorry, just to clarify, you told us that you interacted with them when they were AFPRC. Did you interact with them when they became APRC?
ako yenyum foko bring ibe AFPRC wato la tumomeng ining ila kolu selta nyokam bari dum bring inata APRC londi fodum hanimbi inibe nyobulu le bang
Ni man tara nyobulu UDP la nataro UDP wol fanale melandi kaji ko sojar maral ko mo bukalla no ala do aku bukalla bang nata sonde mo nata sonde mo faling soto ko ndetarno le telecon bayitel mo sojarol but UDP o civilian no le man sakunda soto tuma don sin sawo soto no.
I was not with them when they were APRC, because at that time the UDP was formed and they made it known that military rules never last, and so I made a change of heart and I joined the UDP then.
Thank you for that clarification.
ansul ko inumbara yewto seneyandi
Can I ask that when you're giving your answers, that you break up your answers so that the interpreters can translate as you go along?
ako bitun abe idani la nyinna ni be jabiro kala kana kumolu jamfandi baba bake pour kana sorlalu kana fili isaje isila kumo kana sorno atilinta nyami
Okay.
So that way they don't leave out anything you say.
satara femfen kana tu koma itela kumakangulu to abesefo
Okay.
So you told us that you joined the UDP. Can you tell us how you became a member of the UDP?
ako yenyum fonye silanko inata yelema idunta UDP afonyeng inata dun UDP nyadile
Ndunta UDP dalilo men kan folo kita kuru sitoleti.
I joined the UDP by buying some cola and taking it to the leaders of the then UDP party.
Sorry, did you take cola nuts to the then UDP party leaders, or did they bring cola nuts to you?
Ako fodung itele kuruo samba UDP nyaton koli yabang fodung wolle kuruo nati iteye.
Usen Dabo fane batanan tamola anata fonna workshop to talinding bedamen na do kullato na broda ya filje jata.
Usainu Dabo himself returned from a trip he made and came to my workshop where I was with my brother.
Can you tell us what happened when he came to your brother's workshop?
Ako bitun afanyem biring anata alla do kudulato atalieto je muneketa.
Jita moto konani na koto ma nyo konton because ate bama ni tela koto ma filje bama ko le dindiya kenyula. Ay nyine itandala ko mbeta madulale nun nata bari ngatara ye ntombondiro ken komale ko purka nke pati nyaton kota dun nata le wuluta na wulula na wuluta. So mbo kurole ya indi kam be bolete ambita abiri kam ambita banjun mbo kurole ya indi kam ka albunya bije.
Usainu Dabo, when he came from this trip, came to the workshop and he met with my brother because my brother and Usainu's mother were childhood friends. And Usainu said to my brother that I was made party leader in my absence, but now that I have returned, I am now moving around and giving these colonels, and that's why I am here today.
So, Mr. Touray, if I can just remind you to break up your answers so that the interpretation can follow easily.
Ako Mr. Touray abe hakilo bulandila kana diamo jamfandi bake wonya isikare kumosutu yandi pour kana sor lalu isikana soro keno yemem fo satara isafu anyama.
Bismillah.
Thank you very much.
Ako inumbara.
So following Mr. Usainu Dabo's visit, you chose to join the UDP, is that right?
Ako bitum biring Usainu Dabo nata kumpa borola wo kola lom inata kafu UDP patioma fo aketawle nyama bang.
Ha, nseta suwa konna buruda inshinda kuruwa intandi butum mbebula takuwa nyino.
Yes, we returned home and my brother brought out the colors and showed them to us, and so we all accepted and joined the same thing.
Do you recall what year this was?
Ako foi hakilo sibula bang sanjuma ale woti.
UDP lo wato lo mbawo ni mo bakuru sambale komsa ka bunya bije mina kuduna nkukato njikta ko adamu tadulamu wotu molati.
That was when the UDP was established, because if someone brings color note for a purpose, I am thinking that it would be at the beginning of the establishment of the UDP party.
Thank you very much for that. I understand that you're not very good with dates, so I will assist you.
Ako inumbara akaya lonko bitum lungulu kai hakilo bulandi lungulu la utumodo lo sikole ebulu barate fanambete mako ilale wala karola.
We already received testimony from Mr. Kemeson Jame that this was in 1996.
Ako sede yaro sotong Mr. Kemeson Jame buluko nyinketa 1996 sangole kono.
Yes.
So if so fast forward, you joined the UDP in 1996. Did you attend any of their rallies or campaigns?
Ako bitun sitaria katanya to demanding breed aldunta UDP pati okono ila jama bengulu menu kake wala rally olu foyne ma beta wulu tole bang.
Usainu wulta wato birimbanjun foko ina abukantu ko.
Each time Usainu moves from Banjul to Koina, he doesn't leave me behind.
Within the UDP in 1996, did you have a specific role or were you just an ordinary member?
Ako biridunta UDP o 1996 san kono kabo tembo fodum ye do kule dila patio kono wala ye dulale foye itela lotankango nyanta kala mente patio kono bang fodu keta pati din kensa ngole tiwonya.
Ntemo party dinglete kono jedoro.
I was an ordinary member of the party.
So you told us that you joined the party leader, Mr. Usainu Dabo, on various tours. Can you explain to us the political climate at the time when you were involved in those campaigns?
Ako yenyum foko Usainu Dabo buketu koma la tama wota ma ina kata nyole. Foisi femfono nye utumo politiko kampenyo abe tama kanyami mbanko kamfo ise femfono nye jebang.
Ha nsi femfono je menka kenyala ninteka memfahamu.
Yes, I can tell you something about that, what transpires in my presence as well as the things that I have heard.
So I would like to focus on the events prior to the Denton Bridge incident.
akabe la fla kumo dolu fola janning wo mamma be kala men kata saro saloto wala Denton Bridge.
Can you tell us about your party's experience with the security forces at the time?
Ako foisi fen fono nyele bang patio nying ye kuomen je inin kanto nin tankabunda la molte molem security wolti wotembo ila jero to ak benyadi le
wotumom buka tanko bunda kantaro soton kala fala nyame.
That time we did not get the security as we would wish to have.
What do you mean by that?
Ako wo koto mumuneti
Ntella korosilo to dal comme ça itele mel moment secondaire wotumo imantar la filim pour ngana tanko soto daro.
By my observation, I think that the government that was in place at the time did not want us to have the security that we wanted.
Can you give us examples of what you're referring to?
ako foisi santiango dino nale ila kumo koto e memfrin kafo wolu malla fi atelier tanka.
Santiango bembulu wo hapunta farafenye.
There are examples. I can give you one in Farafenye.
Please continue, Mr. Touray.
Ako isi tenten ya fo nyeng Mr. Touray.
Ntebe moto ba men kono membe sira a tanto ka faile jara.
The vehicle that I was in,
there was somebody sitting on top of the vehicle's front, and his name was Jara.
So, mbela police station tembo fetuma men bero kabo kordal kono ikambu Jara ye police o kumanda be sirin stono ka kay ko ali kafunti ni ibe bero tala be mbunna be tambi kambulu mamman si mamma so ninji tanga kelo kal ko yidi pinkole kelo akay na hajuti.
What he said was that when they arrived in Farafenye, their vehicle was just going through the town, but stones started raining on them from the compounds around the road. That Jara called a policeman and told him, now call your colleagues so that they can do something. Because these people are stoning us, and if we retaliate, you people will say that UDP started the trouble, and you have seen what has happened.
So from what I understand, while you were in Farafenye, people from that community were throwing stones at the UDP, and you requested police assistance.
Akwa memfahamu to wolem nyinti ko biriya al futata Farafenye be robo itana mbola suwolu kono ibali bunkang yenyim fo Jara yenyim fo police en ko isifere ke ya alimako yi wolem nyinti ko al sulata pour police oli alimako ngamire la kumokoto moldi
Bar police ma adaki.
Yes, but the police did not intervene.
What, if anything, happened as a result of that?
Ko be ko la fo kudo na ta kele bang wo bundiro dalilo kan.
Ko kelo kele la ko kadun sira ntelbe moto ko ne kambung.
Yes.
Ko bundiro fo en namo ye namo kung so ntelenga ode ma moto nyin ko ka fano ta kala ala dibingi.
There was a fight because we were in the vehicle and they were throwing stones and odds, and so in fact one of our members was injured. We have to check a wrapper and secure his head with it.
And this occurred in Farafenye. Can you give us other examples?
Ako keta Farafenye le fo anyondo keta le dinkira dol to bay simenu fo nonye.
Anyondo keta dinkira do fanantole men keta Jara karanta bati.
There was another one in a place called Jara Karantaba.
Please continue, Mr. Touray.
Ako continue, Mr. Touray.
O Jara karantaba ntel lota mbe moto mbe fero tala Jara soma usen la moto nga hayna bantam bilta karantaba ni soma manjamfa ko muneketa lota ate fanga jita moto kon.
When we arrived at Jara Karantaba, we saw that Useinu's vehicle was standing on the road, but we didn't know the reason, so we also stopped and tried to find out what was going on.
Did you find out?
Nkae komuneketa ko ngomoto menye tambira tembaba jobula moto lo mado abita kala sato to adu mali ya marikelo la because kediten tebul murtembul fantembul.
He said to us, the vehicle that I saw pass is Babajo's vehicle and he's going to his place. But I am not asking you to fight because I am not armed with knives or with guns.
Sorry, who said that to you?
Ako jumale yo foye. ako jumale o kuma kamulu foyte
Hussein leo fo ntele pour aben yamar la ko men tambita nata kele ko le da nyato ntele kanan nganya ka sikelo lan kana moto nyen kana mo man kay ba nimbe moto kono yembum batata fanal ben joda.
That was Usainu Dabo. He said to us, the person that just passed is probably going to set up a strategy to fight us, but I am advising you not to fight. But we told him that we are not looking for trouble, but if we are picked on, we will have to retaliate.
Before you continue telling us about that incident, who was Mr. Baba Job?
ako janni afonye men keta karanta ba ako jumale mu Baba Job fontinu
jara karanta ban kolom dana la moto fin tambitante lambe esanso gaswelo ta kan gel kilina do adum ta karanta ba kono.
He was a resident of Jara Karantaba. He passed us while we were filling our vehicles, and he was heading towards Jara Karantaba.
Do you know which party he was a member of?
ako foyalo ne atebe parti jumale kono
Abe APRC kolle normal.
He was following the members of the APRC.
So can you tell us what happened?
ako woto silang afonye mune nata ke okola
Ate dunding sata kono ngamoje lorin teram mtenya o jele teram ku babulu bero babulu ninna motol betambila ke bum dun suluta mitan sirin kumbot wala na malla tela ba tele dunta je ngawotara nyato yembum.
okay, when we entered the village of Karantaba, I personally saw somebody standing on the road with an axe, and he was also holding some stones. And the moment we arrived, stones started coming against us. They started stoning us. So you see, this is what we were suspecting. This is why we told Usainu that when they attack us, we will retaliate.
On this particular occasion, this second occasion, did you receive police assistance?
Ako wolem sinya fulanjangote fo wolum fanam police olu natali de male bang.
Polisoli antara kuntawru suare lamu ila nyaton kote ate la roba kilian aninto ko kilin yantara kuntawru.
The police found us in Kuntawur, and they were led by Suare.
With one Land Rover and one truck.
Can you tell us what happened?
Ako bitu isa fonye mune nata kebiri ya altara Kuntawur.
Inata Usain be korda men kono captain Suare ko faay dun kay itedun na tanko inata men nay mafa ko man sakundale akina mpuru yenaye bulan noma fonsi tanko sotno.
The house that Usaini was resident in, Suare insisted that he was going to enter the house. So we told him that you will not go into the house until you tell us exactly what your mission here is for.
Can you tell us what happened next?
Ako isa fonye mune nata ke okola.
Sa imbire la silo dante Usaini jabinyina la ko birin tebe wulila pour katana tamola man sakunda ngali sapele terora al simma ko security to ngata banko ta mangana baral yen jabine la ko security talbu.
So when they made known their mission to Usainu told them that when I was embarking on my trip, I wrote to the government to ask for security, but he replied back to me that there was no security available for me.
Did anything else happen following that conversation?
Ko biro diamolu botala fo kuna ta kelebang.
Asai Usain nata ntelbe kumandi na moto bal human right in democracy ay itandina ko.
So Usainu now came and called us a big vehicle and
because of human rights and democracy, we all came out and listened.
Please continue.
Ako continue obe kola mune natake.
Uru kankala mutandi ko sai ite lebina bulala noma nisi banko ta mafonsi tanko so nyame telephone sitanka.
To inform us that henceforth they are going to follow us so that we will have security and they too will have security.
So you've told us a little bit about your party, the UDP's experience in 1996 with the security forces.
Ako bidu ya fanyen alla patio ye mengia ye mentaki 1996 ining security olutema wole mkanton in tankada mulu.
And we're still focused on the events prior to the Denton Bridge incident.
And will be mukuleti menu keta janning 1996 wokobe kela saro saloto to moment.
As far as you know, were any of your members arrested during the campaign trail?
ako fo hakilo sibula ko campaign be ke kan tumo men fo alla molu soton tale ye mendu mutabang
hakilo bo fananka ye waju ara sunyam bulu jara so.
My mind is also on that. They stole Wajuara from us
at Jarasoma.
At Jarasoma.
Can you explain to us what you observed that day?
Afanyeng wolungo etela krosiro keta muneti nung wolung.
Ibuka sombula la no makanta kandi bari kabula no makanna mol kiling muta kata ke mantora nimma kala muta wadime.
They never agreed to follow us and provide us with protection, but all the while they'll be picking on our members one after the other, taking them away and torturing them.
How many of such incidents did you witness?
Ako wo nyongo fasongolu ye sinya jelle je menketa.
Hani biring wala wakitantel tambiring soma la fanga alon ko ye wa muta soma la dun nabe sila kilin ngo kilin kala muta wotole.
It was after we passed Soma that we realized that Wajuara was being arrested, and that was the one incident that I can recall.
So you said that Mr. Wajuara was, in your words, stolen from you during the campaign.
Ako yenyum fo ila kuma kamuto ko ye Wajuara sunyali bulle alla campaign kono fo wole fa wiola oketa wole nyababa.
Haya mutale makala muta.
Yes, he was arrested and we were not aware.
You were not aware of his arrest, or you were not aware of the reason for his arrest?
Ako alimambo ala mutole kalama bang fodum alimambo ala muto dalilo le kalama.
Mambo ala muto kalama bao ni be mol mutalantel kono wato le suto le katara bulari no man itel sulata memma ni mol be lamfurin damene sapa kaya bulani moto kono inaita.
We were not aware that he was arrested because normally when they are after us, they will arrest our people in the night and they will always pick at our weak points to effect their arrest.
Okay, so this occurred during the campaign trail, but you didn't witness it directly, but you heard about it.
Ako nyinketa campaign yo wuche ole kono bitung ima sede ade bari wokola long inata amoy faketa wonyale.
Ha okola le ngamoy ko.
Yes, it was after that I heard that he was being arrested.
What, if anything, occurred at Lamin?
Ako fo ninku keta afo kule keta Lamin sate otobang.
Kombo Lamin.
Is it Kombo Lamin?
Yes.
Ako ha.
Maybe more muruto nang.
Maybe it was when we were returning.
Fa ko le nyinin ka bang.
Ako is it is it what we are asking for when they were returning?
Yes, let's actually start talking about the return, and that will lead us to the Denton Bridge incident.
Ako ha bitung alasayo kunya kacha damuta main ben sambal hanfo ngata futa saro salo ko nyimma.
So tell us what happened while the UDP was returning from its campaign in the provinces.
Ako afonyeng aliyekolu menu je aliyemenu taki bring UDP be sai kanang kabonang campaign la bolonkono.
Yo, sai nga problem fulo men fo men kita karanta bani farafenye wo muntato oleti.
Now the first two incidents I told you about in Farafenye and in Soma, that was when we were Karantaba, that was when we were going.
So tell us what happened when you were coming back.
Ako silambral be say kanang men kata silo kan wol fonyamba.
Sai mbaka nata fonga salo cross dame ya mol bendun delegation la wulta kombo janka usen bendun je wolumbe sai kanan.
So when we crossed the bridge, a delegation came from Kombo here to meet us.
When you crossed the bridge, where?
Salo membe fokalaji kono mol ka cross salo la dame.
The bridge which is in Kalaji.
That's in Fonyi.
Can you tell us what happened when the delegation came to meet your group?
Ako afonyeng bring wo delegation wala wo molu nata kali bentung saloto je muneketa.
Yin kibaro di usena ko serakunda kono be durim bake ba dum bi dimaso ite be dunna kombo.
They gave this information to Useno that things are tense in Serekunda and today is Sunday. You're entering into the combos.
So Yaya dum fanan ka tabita meeting kila Lamin.
Yaya also said that he was going to hold a meeting in Lamin.
Which
Kontel silla pirang waram birikama.
They said that we should spend the night in Pirang or in Brikama.
But
Usenu said to them, on my program schedule, I am supposed to be in Banjul today, Sunday. To say that I will spend the night on the road so that Yaya could come and hold this meeting in Lamin, that would be cowardice.
Do you recall who was part of this delegation that came to see Mr. Usainu Dabo?
Ko foy hakilo si bulale bang menu nata nyink modan dan nan kana fo Usainu Dabo e fo menu menu nata foy hakilo si bula molla ikono bang.
Hani because nyaaje telephone email ate email to siring koma janna nyaaton kollo moti ko wolle ni moto nata ndel ngejere na be kaccala nata lon ko ya bendu nyin daylo bar wol mari nyol hakilo bata wol mari nyol.
He's saying that, yes, when we were going, the party decided to leave some members of the party behind who were also holding high ranks in the party. But when they came, they didn't come to all of us. They just met Usainu and discussed with him, and that's the time when they told him this news.
So it was members of your party who came and saw Mr. Usainu Dabo and informed him that Mr. Yaya Jammeh was holding a rally in Lamin, is that correct?
Ako munta alla patio fangola molu wallenata Usainu Dabo bentung ka fayam ko Yaya Jammeh be meeting le kala Lamin walanna nyum foko pour atel sila silokan folem bang
ha telefon la molle oke bawo ku fulalen left commencer la Yaya ko talam fulay silo muta abita bengala
yes,
UDP ko fana finta talam fulale pour kata Usain bendu.
Yes, it was our leaders, and when they came, it was two issues, because they said that Yaya Jammeh said he was going to hold a meeting by 2 o'clock, and we were to leave also at 2 o'clock.
You said it was two things. What was the second thing?
Ako iko kufulalem, mune mukufula nja unyinti.
Ya la foko talamfula wato silo mutadu talamfula wato UDP ko nyanta fintile kalo silo kanka Usain bendu puraina.
Yaya said that by 2 p.m. they should secure the roads, but at that same time, 2 p.m., UDP supporters were to come out on the roadside to welcome us as we are coming back.
So Mr. Usainu Dabo told you about what happened, your group. Can you tell us what exactly he told you?
Ako bitung Usainu Dabo nata kumonyi sindi atelma utumole fo bitung isa fono nyebang ay munni munefali
ay kumosi ni yaron telephone molle ben telephone ni Usain tema ngamelike kon na kebal.
You know, there are people between us and Usainu, people that we also take to be our leaders.
So you received this information from those people?
Ako foye bitung Allah molu men ben alning Usainu tema Allah kebal wale kumo sindi atelma bang.
Wale kunata ntel kambe moto kono ko yela kumo le fo bara Usain kambe futala la ntel be continue.
Yes, they are the ones that came to us and found out at the vehicle, and they spoke to us about spending the night, but they informed us that Usainu insisted on proceeding.
So what happened next?
Ako kola munenata ke.
Nata fombe dunta komba brika mawati motumo sokuta silang motumo minakan silang.
When we came until we arrived at Kombo Brikama, it was getting late, it was dark.
Please continue.
Ako isi continue ulbe kola menketa.
So butunte la moto konneta wala kadun sira kundala kafinti Westfield ngabanjun wali. Foye mutadantimbiri.
Well, that's how we continued the journey. We came through Brikama and to Serekunda. Then we decided to take the main road to Banjul until we arrived at the Denton Bridge.
So you told us that this occurred, it was dark when this occurred, is that correct?
Ako yenyim foko utumo dibodun tale brinyim bekela fole tufoto nyala mutuba.
Comme ça dialon handing lampo malaba ni so ko ta fa utumo dibodun ta wala nan ko utumo so ko ta la utumo don silan dun ta su to lokon.
Yes, it was dark, even when, whereas the lights were on, but it was dark. That's why I'm saying that when we arrived, it was dark.
So I want to ask you a few questions about the group that proceeded to Denton Bridge.
Akala fte nyinin kala kuma dandan la kafo molu menu tata saro saloto Denton Bridge.
Do you recall how many vehicles from your group, the UDP, went to Denton Bridge?
Akofo hakilo sibulala le moto jelle bota UDP la karola menu tata saro saloto je Denton Bridge.
Anga moto men shoote moto la roba men bentel nyato jalol lebe wor moto kono melbo kono koto ma fam bol moto kono ke bute janko.
The Land Rover that was with us was having the greyhounds. One of my brothers too was also in that Land Rover.
Called Kebute Janko.
Apart from the Land Rover that had Kebute and the griots, was there any other vehicle that went to Banjul?
Ako wo moto kola wo Land Rover men jalolu ba kono Kebute Janko nyolbe men kono fo kola fo moto dolu bewol normale bang menu bala mol alla molu kono menu tata kata fo bita Banjul.
Ntella moto be woli no bari woli entel sabale ngan tel nga dimba malolo hayna je bari afa ngatar le wol mutay bera tantan jani kanila feto farol.
Our vehicle was behind them, but as we approached, we saw a bonfire. Behold, their drums were already seized and they were being lit.
Before we address that, I just want to focus on the vehicles.
Ako janimbe otofola motolu la ko saying alaftole fon senayandila.
You told us earlier that you went in trucks. Is that correct?
Ako yenyum fanyo nun komando ko al ni motobal tata nyolale fom faketa wole nyama.
Khantel bo motobal kono yentel de ni motobamut.
Yes, we were in that truck. We were arrested in that truck.
Do you remember how many trucks went to Denton Bridge?
Ko foy hakilo samutale motoba jelle tata saro saloto.
Intel la motoba tilinum yentel de motaji.
No, it was only one, our own truck, and we were the ones that were arrested.
What was the name of your truck?
Allah motoba men al bakono mum moto fason nga todum moto nyin.
Intel la motolum democracy.
That truck is democracy.
Earlier you also mentioned human rights. Is that correct?
Ako komando nu ye hadama ya nyantolu fo ako fo fana muto nyalti ba.
Ayalo moto fulo ngeto la wonyado human rights and democracy.
You know, these two trucks we named them that way: human rights and democracy.
So on that occasion, was it only democracy that went towards to Denton Bridge, or did human rights also go to Denton Bridge?
Ako tembo democracy moto nyinda manne tata je bang fodu human rights moto nyim fanang ibele tata saro salo.
Anin telebe men ko lom bawo moto do nyim foytel foye sobi ndile bang kana futa bang fodu tel tambirin ko lalam yentel lanya bang bari ngantel la moto dom mando na je buluje.
At that time, it was only our vehicle. I don't know about the other one, whether they were informed about what was happening after, you know, we went ahead of them, or they had passed before these guys waylaid us on the highway.
So if we just focus on the people who were in democracy, which is the truck that you were in.
Ako sila nse kuma fo mo la ko to men yalon ko wolle be moto ba nyin kono ka fo me democracy.
Can you give us an idea of the makeup of your group? Was it men, women, children?
Ako bitum atel membe o moto nyin kono. Fo menu bije se fem fono nyela ko to musol nin ke wolle manin dindingulu bam fo kel damman bije fo jumanyo le ba moto nyin kono.
Nde law moto ke ol damman ba kono ye muskilim bulandi talindin ye moto daile ya bulandi talindin bar ke ol don ne bentel la moto.
In that our truck, it was only men. We picked up one woman in Talinding, but apart from that, all other passengers were men.
So all men and one woman. Were there any children or young people in your truck?
Ako amunta kelu damman be moto kono fo musu kilingu fo dindingulu fanal be moto kono le bang.
Dindim mantara moto nyin kono.
There was no child in the vehicle.
Are you able to give us an estimate of how many people were in that truck?
Ako foi se a yiri kanole momen nanga mobe o moto ba nyin kono telbe moto nyin men kono.
Nte ayiri ko fonula because moto nyin kono moto ko ma awara batala dum wosiatale.
I cannot give you an estimate because the vehicle was a truck and it was a big one.
So it was a lot of people.
Ako bitung mosiatale.
Ah.
Yes.
Can you tell us if members of your group were carrying any type of equipment?
Ako fo sa fo nonye alla molu fo fen dol le bebulu men sike jorangolu tiba men sike fen fenti menu bebulo kono tumo.
Ah, moto ba nyin kono nte ba ko ni mo la samatol ko la je nte man fenjelari moto nyin kono.
In the truck, apart from people's bags and their shoes, I did not see anything else there.
Were any of the people in the truck armed with any types of weapons?
Ako wo molu men be moto ba kono fo mo sitare kono wala molu sitare kono men yalanko jorangolu sitare bulu e ni membe taka nyola.
Ah, wo ben terenale bawo ni wo moto le Gambia be ay fonnata foje ma joranje mobulu mamurje mobulu moto kono.
That would surprise me because that was the truck that we traversed the whole length and breadth of the country, and I did not see any weapons with anybody.
Can you tell us about how the members of that truck were dressed? What were they wearing?
Ako fo sa fonyeng wo moto ba kono nkolu mum feto fata façon ni le bela ye mum fem façon ni le dung.
Ni civil fian ni tendro na feto fatol tendro dole UDP sti satol sotole kadung.
They were dressed in civilian clothes, and some of them had the UDP colors, T-shirts with them.
When you say UDP colors, what color are you referring to?
Ako ni ko UDP kuloro mun kuloro fosonem.
Ah, nete mun ko nyin.
The yellow.
Okay, so it was at night and your truck was moving towards Banjul. Can you tell us what happened?
Ako silang woto sutolem alla moto ba nyimbita kam Banjul afo nyimbitu mune natake.
Yanjinde moto kono ni UDP ti sato bela ite fanle kawurang yeta ya fay dimba kono ibe lapila fo yena iko ila.
They brought us down from the vehicle, and if you had a UDP T-shirt, you will remove it yourself, throw it onto the bonfire, and they will be beating you up until they will ask you to lie on the ground.
Who took you out of the truck?
Sojarol melinge tara nyato je.
The soldiers that we found at the front of us.
And when you say if you had a UDP T-shirt, you would take it off, what led you to take off the UDP T-shirts?
Ako niko UDP T-shirt obe melna mune ka kendi hanfo ike isidondi ko urang ika urang nyadile.
Woke kam fale bari butun momo den ko bere na tala ba wuran ne bela le ka bari UDP ta ko niyo wure ka fele ta fay dimba ko.
That makes them angry if they see you wearing a UDP T-shirt or collar. They will tell you to take it off and go and throw it in the fire. You will do that, and if you not, they will beat you up.
Can you tell us exactly where your group was stopped?
Ako afanyeng alaka fo mnyimolu yali londi mintole fong.
Imalondi yelandi bani ikaila bankoro to ke saba.
We did not stand. We were lying on the ground.
You said that your vehicle was stopped. Was it stopped before you reached Denton Bridge, or was it after Denton Bridge?
Akoyko ya lamoto londi. Ya londi dame janali be sella saro salo kanom bang fo altering kola brale salo te o kola lo ya londi.
Janinka sele saro salo kane moto londi.
Before we crossed the bridge, that was where they stopped the vehicle.
You told us that the soldiers were beating members of your group.
Can you
tell us what they were using?
Nkajele nimbelari ke bori kata ka sele iro santo ka irbulo kati ikana ka lo mol kunte kamolla.
I saw it while I was lying. I saw them rush climb on top of a tree and cut branches out of that tree and then come back and start beating up the people.
So they forced members of your group to remove your UDP T-shirts, and you told us that they made you lie down. Can you describe for us how you were lying down?
Ako alla ka follow me ye muta ka foye la dondi kolubo wokola ikanali landi duma. Afonyeng yali landi duma nyadile.
Momo ke lale ye saba ye biti ye saba ye loy kai be la pila.
Each one of us, you lie on the ground and then they will stretch you and then they will be beating you up.
They'll tell you to lie on your stomach and they will stand on your back and beat you up.
While members of your group were lying on your stomach, you said they were stamping on you. Were they wearing any shoes?
Ako eko ekali bitindile ye loali kang ibali lipala fo menu be oke kangalla samatole bela dundi mbaika ini samatole kalu ali kamba
hanni ma fo e biti be bitila ba ni samato men kalo ite sonna ilo ikono ka wala ni ko e like biti.
Even if they do not tell you to lie on your stomach, you would lie on your stomach because knowing the shoes that they had, you will not want them to step on your stomach, so you will naturally lie on your stomach.
So they were stamping on, the soldiers were stamping on you with their shoes, and they were using tree branches to beat you.
Ako amunta sojarolu ike iniwo samatole kalo alikan kali damfu wukola ikana wo yiribulolu tai bali lipala fo akata wala nyama ba.
Did they please continue.
Mo fulalam comme ça nar be larim bini jam foton ko to mo do lo jan ni ko stade doron buton ata fanan be selle ka wonya be lapila do fanan selle ka be lapila fo e ben ye ji ko ke lo al kunto ba be kudo pulan kanko.
There were two individuals, so once we were lying on our stomachs in a line, once they said start, each of them will climb on us and they will start beating us up until at the end of the line, and then after that they will stand and start conceiving another plan.
Apart from the tree branches that they used, did they use anything else to beat members of your group?
Na manke wo yiribulolu tiye mennu kuntu ikali lipala fo ye fendo tale ya lipala ba menni wo yiribulolu teklenti.
Ke yende fa lipa kidola kido ke lipa kidola.
They hit me with a gun.
He himself has been beaten, struck with a gun butt.
Can you tell us exactly where you were beaten?
Ako afonyen ye lipa kidikungula mintole.
At my shoulder.
So you were butt struck on your shoulder. Did you sustain any injuries?
Ako ye lipa kidikungula edaba kunkungoto. Fodung ye baramasoto akono lebang.
Biring ay lipa oto kay no buka doku okay no kote ke fo wati me ngajara. Wolum fa buka fe mutano ka mutaro beke mbulkili.
After they hit me with that gun butt on my shoulder, from that day, I was unable to hold anything with that hand. I used to hold things with only my right hand until when it gave me a lot of problem, then I went to heal it. I went to the healers to help me to heal it. That's the time when it became better.
Apart from the two soldiers who were beating members of your group, was any other soldier involved in beating you?
Ako wo mo fulolu kola wo sojar fulolu menukalo jang ikali lipa ikabeng fo wolu kola fo modo fana nataka fulu male bang men ye liparo keje
sojaro menda mang bijasiata motal wulti comme ça mo fula ka do ko nyin kenyola do bari bele be lori be mol muruli ko janni yankuba nata ay intara wala ko.
The soldiers that were there, they were up to 50, but it was just that it was those two individuals who were doing the beating, climbing on us and beating us up. But that was the situation until Yankuba found us there.
Do you recall for how long they were beating you before Yankuba arrived?
Ako fo hakilo samutale aliye wati jelle keje ibali lipalal belaring fo janni Yankuba be futalalima.
Law butero den trayir karota aske monto wati fulati fo wati sabay be mol lapilatendo lapiri nyaaw nyaado de ba ke kandro.
By my own estimates, it could be up to 3 hours, and they were giving us all kinds of beatings.
You said the beating continued for about 3 hours until Yankuba arrived. Which Yankuba are you referring to?
Iko yali lipa hanfo bitafo montoro wati sabanyon hanfo Yankuba futata. Ako Yankuba jumale moti.
Yankuba Touray.
Yankuba Touray.
How did you know that the person who arrived was Yankuba Touray?
Yalo nyadile mem futata je wonya ko Yankuba Touray lo mnyinti.
Yankuba Touray ate mantelo mbari ntenga to mbawo nyaadal tale telemele bankuta ke tele mnyato ko tate bedaw de kai tandi.
Ako he's saying that he knows Yankuba Touray facially because since he became part of the government, I used to see him everywhere where we meet. Maybe he doesn't know me, but I know him and I can recognize him anywhere.
And you told us earlier that you were a supporter of the AFPRC at the time, and you attended some of their public meetings.
Ako yenyum fanya nunko bring AFPRC lota kutake ibe konole nung foi sa fono nyeng ila bengulu nina mabeta ila bengulu tulbang.
Ayalo ngo fole ko ila beng do kitanya la banyu ni Yankuba Touray wulta kadiam nkebe shute o beng le kono sera kundaja mfana di semti.
You know, I told you earlier on that at one of their rallies in Banjul, Yankuba Touray addressed the crowd. I saw him there, and another one also in Serekunda.
Do you know what Yankuba Touray's role was within the AFPRC?
Ako tumo AFPRC be kerin tumo menna yalo ne Yankuba Touray mu muneti no akamuneta mandi no ikono.
Ntel keju be nyir kondo ntel nyimmo dan tol mele kudeta ka bawo mankara ni safu ko nyim palas ka nyabe da ban ntel keju be telom nyaton koldi.
Well, we just see them as these few individuals who are in charge of the government. But since we are not literate, we cannot tell what each one of them was doing. We just saw them as leaders.
So while soldiers were beating members of your group, Mr. Yankuba Touray arrived. Can you tell us what happened when he arrived?
Ako tumo sojarul balla molu lipakango tumo saloto je hanfo Yankuba Touray nata afutata je afo nyamba mune keta ukola.
Ate jita moto kona ko sojarol melientel muta ko mela do ko.
He alighted from the vehicle and said that the soldiers that arrested us did not know their work.
Please continue.
Ako etenteng.
Ako katung wole intel nga wato menke wol bulu atanyanta tarla atanyata jubero la wat ma nyanta tarla lentel be fat.
He said that the reason why he told the soldier that you don't know your job, he said he thought that before arriving there, he thought that he would find all these people dead. That's what he said when he arrived there.
Did you hear him say this?
Ako foi fango tulo ya mwele Yankobe nyimfala tumo menna ba.
Ayabe for Mandinka kan.
Yes, he said it in Mandinka, in the Mandinka language.
Mr. Touray, do you need a few moments?
Ako Mr. Touray, foi bela fila wati ndina bang, puriye niji, foi bela fila le wati di la bang.